Hello there, I'm Paul Ray from the official Teen Wolf Wiki. Today I'm looking at a question about the Kanima that popped up on the official fandom app. Did you know we have an app? Yep. Every fandom under the sun is represented by a wiki, and you can access that multitude of wikis through this one app. Setup is simple, just go through and pick your fandoms, click through, and join the discussion or search for info in the wiki. Anyway, I got some questions about the Kanima and why it did some of the things it did, so I'm going to try to answer that today. If you enjoy our little road trips back to Beacon Hills, subscribe to the channel and join the more than 30,000 Teen Wolf fans already on board. One thing right up front, the Kanima is always a mistake. It's officially and canonically a perversion of the werewolf bite. Instead of becoming a scary, hairy, emotional issues can cause the bitten person to become the ultimate, codependent, lizard-shaped killing machine. So, while this mistake happened enough times for there to be an official entry in the Hunter's Bestiary, as well as that thing about the vengeful priest, there are apparently no naturally born Kanima running around in the wild. Let's do a quick recap of the Kanima timeline. Jackson's bite from Derek went wrong because of his issues.
Leahy gets in one of the photos. I look down at the screen of my camera and I just have this unbelievable rage that fills up inside of me, and I look at him and I want to see him dead. And the next day, he actually was.
The first night of the full moon, for some unexplained reason, the Kanima specifically picked up on Matt's murder vibes aimed at Coach Leahy. Since Jackson lived right across the street from the coach and Isaac, and we know that he saw them leave their house, it is implied that Jackson transformed and followed the coach. He then killed him because Matt was wishing for it real hard. That bit is a little weird because it wasn't until the second night, when he was stalking outside Jackson's house, that Matt and the Kanima actually met.
It was like this bond had been cemented between the two of us. I knew he had killed Leahy for me, and I knew he would do it again.
The question that came up most recently had to do with this second night and why the Kanima seemed to be following Allison when she was looking around Isaac's house.
On the full moon, the Kanima goes back to Isaac's house and menaces Allison. Does it do more than murder people? Does it also creep on girls that its master likes?
My immediate answer was yes. A Kanima would definitely creep on women its master likes, but in this case, I don't think that's the whole story. This night, the second night of the full moon, Matt was actually outside Jackson's house right across the street from Isaac's. He saw someone creeping around Isaac's house. And Matt stayed there too, parked right outside on the street between the two houses because he didn't trust Jackson with his camera. It's not a quantum leap to suggest that he got really interested in what was going on at Isaac's, especially after Allison got there to help Scott secure himself for the full moon. But yeah, he was creeping. The Kanima acts on the whims and wishes of its master. Matt would have wanted to find out what was happening with his crush, and the Kanima was happy to check it out for him. We saw this whim fulfillment again in Abomination when Matt witnessed Allison and Styles steal Gerard's keys at the lacrosse game. As soon as Jackson was free, Matt sent the Kanima to find out what Styles was doing, and it found him with Erica and Derek.
What? Wait, have you seen it? You have this look on your faces like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Why go after Derek or Styles? Was it attacking non-murderers this early?
People seem to always forget that Derek is actually a murderer. He killed Peter when he was completely helpless. I don't know if that's why the Kanima was triggered here, but triggered it was. And it focused on Derek.
Run! Derek, your neck.
And no, I didn't forget that Derek killed Paige too. But the word murder is a legal term, and while Paige's death was a homicide, it wasn't necessarily legally. a murder. It's also irrelevant to this video anyway.
Back by popular demand. Sort of. It's a new version of the original Back to Beacon Hills t-shirt design. I know we're asking a lot. I mean, by the time you pay shipping and taxes on these things, it's like $30 US. Now, I can assure you that most of that price goes into the materials and manufacture. A very small fraction is left over after all that. But every little bit helps, and if you have the financial means and you want to support this channel, you can do that, and you get this very cool 2022 Teen Wolf movie inspired design, Back to Beacon Hill shirt. There's a link above and in the description that will get you 10% off from now till the start of filming on March 21st. Thank you for your ongoing support, and now let's get back to Beacon Hills.
I was talking about who the Kanema went after that night at the pool. Scott speculated that it was after Stiles because Stiles witnessed it killing the mechanic.
Yeah, but you did see it kill somebody, which is probably why I tried to kill you. And it's still trying to kill you, and it probably won't stop until you're dead.
I believe this was another red herring thrown out there to distract and deceive us. Scott had almost nothing to go on for his assumption, and he also wasn't counting Peter's death as a murder, which would make the obvious target Derek. Personally, I don't think any of that can explain why exactly the Kanema decided to keep Derek and Stiles trapped in the pool for more than 2 hours.
Maybe he took off.
I don't think it's really explained in the show either, but it's been a while since I did a serious and studious rewatch of Season 2. If there was an info dump that explains why, in some episode that I'm forgetting, let me know in the comments. My own belief is that Matt had the Kanema keep them there because he thought it was funny.
Get him off of me.
Oh, I don't know, Derek. I think you two make a pretty good pair.
It's as simple as that. He got his jollies experiencing the suffering of others through the Kanema.
I need answers.
Answers to what?
The other question I've seen lately is about the whole, is Matt turning into a Kanema thing from the episode Fury. Here's a case where Derek summed it up pretty well. He was way too cryptic for my tastes, but at least it's some explanation.
You know what's happening to Matt? You can't just break the rules, not like this. The universe balances things out. Always does.
Is it because he's using Jackson to kill people who don't deserve it?
And killing people himself.
So if Matt breaks the rules of the Kanema, he becomes the Kanema.
Balance.
What does that mean? I get the part where Matt broke the rules and was being punished, but what force is doing the punishing? What does balance even mean in this case? If it had continued, would there be 2 Kanemas? Or would the process kill Matt because he wasn't bitten first? I think this mystery is not solved, and maybe never will be. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time we go back to Beacon Hills.